Okay, everyone, good evening. We are recording the classes now. We are straight to page 73, and still talking about the topics of transportation, how to get to places. And we see here how what do you have to do in order to go places. We have the grammar, have to, which we're going to talk right now. Spartacus, I will read and you repeat after me, okay?
Okay,
Let's
no
go.
problem.
Statement. I have to take a taxi.
I have to take a taxi.
I have to take a taxi. She has to change buses.
She has to change buses.
Okay, and look at that question now. Do you have to change trains?
Do you have to change trains?
Or maybe, do I have to change trains? Okay.
Okay. Do I
So the
have
answer,
to
the short,
change
yeah,
trains?
the short answer would be yes, yes you do. Oh no, you don't.
Okay.
Okay, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Very nice. Let's continue now here and checking the next one. Does he have to take a taxi?
Does he have to take a taxi?
Yes, he does. No, he doesn't.
Yes, she does. No, she doesn't.
Okay, so let's move now to complete the sentences using the correct form. Can you tell me the right answers for those here?
Okay.
Please.
We have to take a bus? No. We haven't to take a train.
Yeah, do we have to take a bus? No, we don't have to take a train.
Okay. We don't have.
We don't have. Take a look here. That's the, no, we don't. Okay. No, we don't have to take a train. Number two.
Do I have to change trains? Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah, yes, you do.
Number three.
Does Susan have to take the subway? No, she doesn't have to change a car.
Okay, excellent. Number four.
Does he have to go to the meeting? No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Okay, excellent. Next.
Do you have to get up at 9 on Sundays? No, I don't.
No, I don't. Perfect. That's a perfect, and you see that we have the have to have for possessions, and we also use it for obligation. Okay, for example, to have, to possess. Okay, I have a house. She has a car. You don't have a Ferrari. And he doesn't have a Mustang. Do you like? Do you have kids? Does she have a boat? Okay, just like that. And now we go have to as obligation. Look at that. I have to work. Must work. Okay. You have to run. She has to study. Do I have to work? Yes, you do. No, you don't. Does he have to study? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Okay. So that's the basic idea when we talk about to have or have to. Okay. Gotta be careful with them. So you have your, yes, to have, to possess. Have to, obligation. Obligation. Keep that in mind because that will have an impact on what we are going to talk on our activities here today. Okay?
Okay.
That's what it is. Now let me get the back to the book again. Now let's write sentences using have to. So for this exercise, Spartacus, I will ask you to tell me some examples from your mind. For example, number one, Dan doesn't have any money. He has to go to the bank.
Okay.
So you give suggestions.
Okay.
Number two.
It's 3 and our train leaves at 3:30. You have to go fast.
We have to hurry up, go fast. Okay.
Okay.
We have to go to hurry up. That's the exercise B, number two.
Mohammed goes to sleep at 10 and it's 9:30. He has to go to bedroom.
Ah, okay. Number three, he has to go. He has to go to bed. He has to go to bed.
Okay.
Number four.
I've got
Toothache.
I have to take medicine.
You have to go to the dentist. You have to go to the dentist. And of course, to take the medicine. Some medicine. Number five.
And cell phone is 5 years old. She has to buy older cell phone.
She has to buy another. She has to buy another phone. Okay, very nice. Okay. That's okay. Perfect. Okay, now we got this the information I sent on WhatsApp, so our students can also have a contact with the information. Now let's go to the conversation. We're gonna listen to the conversation, and then I will ask you, please, to repeat after what you hear. Okay. Just a second. I will open up. This is exercise A32, unit 6. Just a second. 32, student book. Opening up. You tell me if you can hear. Just a second. Okay. 32. 1, 2, 3.
Excuse me, how do I get to the airport?
You can take the subway, but you have to change trains. It takes about an hour.
Oh, but I have to get there by 2:30, and I have 4 bags.
2:30? In half an hour? Okay, you have to take a taxi, and quickly.
Okay, excellent. Now, Spartacus, do you want to repeat the audio, or you believe you can read tourist and assistant?
Yeah, I'm tourist now. No problem.
Okay, you're a tourist and I'm the assistant. Okay, please go ahead and read, please.
Okay. Excuse me. How do I get to the airport?
You can take the subway. but you have to change the trains. It takes about an hour.
Oh, but I have to get there by 2:30, and I have 4 bags.
2:30 in half an hour? Okay, you have to take a taxi and quickly. Okay, pretty nice. Now I'll be the tourist and then you are the assistant, okay? Excuse me, how do I get to the airport?
You can take the subway, but you have to change trains. It takes about an hour.
Oh, but I have to get there by 2:30 and I have 4 bags.
2:30 in an half hour. Okay, you have to take a taxi and quickly.
Okay, in half an hour.
In half an hour.
In half an hour.
In half an hour. In half an hour.
In half an hour. It's okay.
Half an hour.
Half an hour. Fantastic. That's the pronunciation, please.
Tem algumas coisas, Roosevelt, que realmente muda muito com relação à pronúncia, né?
Yeah, it's called this is the relaxed pronunciation.
Ok, Roosevelt, por exemplo, want to me. Eles falam wanna me. One me. Como que é a pronúncia? Want to me.
Wanna
me.
Wanna, yeah.
Wanna me.
Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look here first. Okay, that's a relaxed pronunciation in English, okay? You will understand native speakers, all right? So I send to the group. Everybody can watch it, the relaxed pronunciation.
Okay.
I'll send that to everybody so you guys can see what it is, relaxed pronunciation.
In half an hour. In half an hour. In half an hour.
Half an hour.
In half an hour.
It's like you're practicing, okay?
Okay. In half an hour.
Practice and talking. That's the most important, okay? All right, so let's go now. Let's go to the next, okay? And okay, just a second. Okay, so the next part now we're gonna have here is the describe transportation. Okay, so if I want to travel, Spartacus, from my house to the next supermarket, how do I get there?
I get there in my car, but I go 2 blocks and turn left, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks and turn right. Here it is.
Okay, so I understand. And what kind of a transportation do you take to go to the supermarket?
I go to my car.
You go by car. You go by car.
Okay.
You go to the supermarket by car.
Okay.
That's okay. And let me see here. The other one for you. And how do you get from your house to Mexico?
Mexico.
Yes.
I get there, but I go to the airport by taxi, and then I take a plane, and then I go to São Paulo. After that, I go to the como se fala para outro voo. international flight.
International flight.
Okay, international flight, and I go to the Mexico.
And then you go to Mexico.
You go to Mexico.
Okay. Understand. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Understand now. So, and if you are in Mexico and you want to go to the other side of the island, how do you go to the island?
I go riding, because the Mexico is a beautiful city, and then I see the nature, the places, the peoples. Then I go to the ride, to the walk.
You go walking.
Go walk.
That's okay. Excellent. Very nice. So you see, you have different ways to get to the places, okay?
Okay.
And this is the most important. That's the goal, talking about how to get there. Okay, now we're going to record a journey, which is important for our activity here. So remember, we had a conversation about this. Do you have all the answers for this trip or no? Ernest
No.
Shackleton, don't you remember?
I remember.
You remember? That's
Yeah.
okay. Can you read for me, for example, the answers for this page 74?
Okay, the answers. The number one.
Yes, please.
Okay. The journey started in letter B in London.
That's okay. Very nice. Number two.
Okay. The endurance breaks up on letter B, October 26, 1915.
All right. That's okay. And
Okay.
number three.
6 men leave Elephant Land on the small boat. Island on a small boat.
On a small boat. Excellent. That's okay. The next one.
Okay.
Number four.
It's take 2 weeks to go from Elephant Island, to South Georgia.
That's okay. Excellent. Fantastic. And then the last one.
Shackleton finds help.
Yeah.
Shackleton finds help in Stromness.
Stromness or Elephant Island? Do you remember?
Remember, but I annotate the Stromness.
Yes, you took note. May 20, they arrive in Stromness, the main town in South Georgia. They find help. That's it. Not in Elephant Island, okay? Because Shackleton and the 5 men leave Elephant Island in a small boat to find help. The other men stay on Elephant Island, so that's why they didn't find that. Okay, can you read for me now the page? Is it possible? Before you read, we're gonna play the audio. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Just a second. This is the reading audio for Unity. See here. Just a second, I will play.
Unit 6. Journey to Antarctica. 1914. August 8th. Ernest Shackleton and his men leave London on their ship Endurance. 1915. January 18th. The Endurance is trapped in the ice. The men play soccer on the ice. October 26th. It's very cold. The Endurance breaks up. The men have to leave the Endurance. They camp on the ice. 1916. April 9th. The ice starts to break up. The men have to get into the small boats. April 15th. They land on Elephant Island. April 24th. Shackleton and 5 men leave Elephant Island in a small boat to find help. The other men stay on Elephant Island. May 8th. Shackleton lands in South Georgia. May 19th. Shackleton leaves 3 men with the boat. He crosses the mountains of South Georgia with 2 men to find help. May 20th. They arrive in Stromness, the main town in South Georgia. They find help. August 30th. Shackleton rescues the men on Elephant Island.
Okay, perfect. That was the reading.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the thing here. Now I ask you to read, if possible, please.
1940, August 8th. Ernest Shackleton and his men leave London in their ship Endurance. 1915, January.
January 18.
Okay, January 15. January 18, the Endurance strapped in the ice. The men play soccer on the ice. October 26, it's very cold. The Endurance breaks up. The men have to leave the Endurance. They camp on the ice. 1916, April 9th. The ice starts to break up. The men have to get into the small boats. April 15, they land on Elephant Island. April 24th, Shackleton and 5 men leave Elephant Island in a small boat and find help. The other men stay on Elephant Island. May 8th, Shackleton lands in South Georgia. May 19th, Shackleton leaves 3 men with the boat. He crosses the mountains of South Georgia with 2 men and find help. May 20th, they arrive in Stromness, the main town in South Georgia. They find help. August 30th, Shackleton rescues the men on the Elephant Island.
On Elephant Island. That's okay. So it's important, okay?
Okay.
It's important to take a look at that, okay? And read again and listen again to keep practicing this conversation. And then that was the conversation we also read. We also talked about the London Bridge, remember?
Okay. Yeah.
We already spoken about the London Bridge. And then here is the final part of our class that I would like you to do a writing exercise, which is to write your, to put events in a sequence. For example, Roosevelt, I have here an European tour. We decided to go to another country. And then I will say, oh, first I arrived in Italy. Next, we visit the Colosseum. Then we go back to Spain. And finally, we go to Portugal. Okay, so you follow the writing strategies. That will be very important for communication here. The writing strategy for the homework. If you already did, you can just tell us, okay? And then let me get another one here, just a second. Okay. That's cool. And then the other one you have here, that's the European tour. I send that to everybody, okay? And then you're gonna have this one here. European tour is just a model of how you can write a tour like that. Let me see this one here, okay? Send it to everybody. That would be a nice homework. This page is asking basically for more writing activities, okay? And then you have to answer the questions. Where do we want to go in Europe? How long will we stay there? What do we want to visit in Europe? What we will do, what will we do each day? This is a way to organize your own trip. So you will organize your own itinerary to a different part, okay? That's why we ask it, record a journey. That's all these things, okay? And that will be the speaking part for next class. I will stop the recording for tonight. And I would like to thank you that we finish here, okay? This activity. So the next page 76, the writing activity, okay? Homework, writing activity.
Okay, thanks.
So, second, recording is stopping in 1, 2, 3.